Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to make a wall hanging, or you can call it a showpiece. You can hang it on the wall. Let's see how to do it. So if you like this video, kindly like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe. Let's start the video now. Here I have a round wooden piece. This is a MDF wood, easily available in all the shops, wood shops, plywood shops. If you ask them, this is the thin one. There is even more thicker ones you get, so you can select which one you want. And if you want them to cut it, if you mark it and then give it to them, they will cut it for you. But they don't sell small pieces, so you will have to buy a small, like a plank, a big one, and then you have to draw and get it cut. This one I have cut it at home, so you can use a blade and slowly you can draw it and then you can cut it. So using this we are going to do the wall hanging. Now for that I have a nice thick piece of thermocol, which we will use a blade and cut it into cubes like this. So this is a small circle, a small plate, so I think 3 or 4 fruits will go. So here I have taken this kind of a thermocol pieces, and I'm going to just soften the edges. By cutting it off like this, so make it all look round. So here you can see I've made the shape like an egg. Actually it is not perfect, but it's fine. So the top part is smaller and then down it's a little broad. So this is how we want all 3 to be. So here you can see I have made 3. So now first I'm going to use a piece of paper rope, and I'm going to stick it here so that later on it will be easy for us to hang. So I'm going to add a little hot glue here, and I'm going to fix this on top of it. Here you can use any metal string, anything that you like, so that it will help you to hang this on the wall later on. So this is fixed here now. So here I am using homemade clay. Make it nice and soft, and I'm going to use a little powder so that it doesn't stick to your hands. Roll it and just flatten it like this. A thin layer will do. Shouldn't break in the middle. Let's just do this, and now we're going to fold this. Before that we will add a little bit of glue on this thermocol so that it stays there. Just spread it well like this, and now I'm going to just fold it. If there is anything excess, you can just remove it. So it has to cover the entire thing. Roll it and It should have a smooth finish, that is more important. If you allow the clay to stay for longer time and then you're working on it, you might get cracks and it might not give you the proper finishing that you're looking for. So you have to work fast, and like this I'm sealing it off. So the entire thing I'm actually giving the right shape for it. Here we are going to make 3 fruits of the same clay and the same size. Actually, one is a little smaller than the other, the rest are the same. So I'm just going to make it like this. So you can see the shape of this, and what we are going to do is we will use a stick. So you can see what I'm doing. Use a toothpick or a pin or any tool that you have, and then I'm just going to give marks like from down like this. You can see what I'm doing. So here you must have understood that I am going to make strawberries, making marks. Now itself you have to make the marks, because later on once the clay sets, then it is difficult. It becomes very hard, and then you cannot give this impression on it. So try to do it as soon as you finish rolling it. So you can see I have given these impressions with the tip of the stick. So like this we will finish the other 2 also. So now I am going to use some glue here. You can use Fevibond, anything you like. And I am going to stick this. So you can see stuck it like that. Now to do the top we will use a little more clay. I show you. Just roll it and flatten it with a little powder like this. You can use a cutter for this. So here I'm just going to cut one piece like this. Just going to hold it and going to cut it like this. You can see. Now a little more from inside. Like this, and now the edges I will just press it like this. Now I will add a little glue over here on the top, and now I'm going to put this like this, and you can use any tool and just give it a small press So you can see how I have done it. The other part which is open there will be closed later on, so we will do the same with the rest too. So you can see that I have made the top. Now for the leaves, you can just take a little, flatten it, make it round. The leaves of the strawberries are always round, so just make it round, and then you can just give impression with any tool that you have, and then you can stick it, or I do it this way. So this is actually strawberry leaf which I have. Now I'm going to use this and I'm going to place it behind the leaf, behind one leaf. I'm just going to place it there, and I'm going to just press it well. Just press well like this. And now slowly, if you're going to remove it, you can see that beautiful impression is already there. The veins and everything is there. Now you can use any sharp tool, and then you can hold it like that and do just push it from outside a little towards inside, just little bit like this. So here you can see that the leaf is ready. Now we will make such leaves and we can stick it. We'll start sticking it. So I'm just sticking leaves that I made the same way. I'm going to stick it like this. Stick it and just give a little curve. Just lift it a little bit here and there. So when you're sticking this, don't stick it very flat. Try to go along with the fruits, so like in between. So give it a little bit of a lift here and there, and it will look like this. So here you can see I have added leaves like this. They're still drying, so as they dry, they'll become nice and hard. Now we will make a few flowers just to fill the places here, and then we will make the border. For the flowers also we will use the clay. So for the flowers, I'm rolling a small ball like this, and just make it like this, and we will make 5 petals, so 5 cuttings. So you can see I have made 5 cuttings like this. Now I will take each petal and I'll just make it like this. In the tip we will just press it like that. So you can see what I am doing. Just press it, bring both the ends together and just gently press, and now it's there. I can use a little bit of powder, keep it on a flat surface, and then slowly you can just press it down like this. Remove it. Now you can see this is how we have it. Now we will use a small tool or anything, and I have just pressed it in, and I'm going to lift the petals up like this. So few flowers here and there we'll just fix it with some glue. Like that, and use and give it a small push in like this. You can see. So you can see how I have added one flower here, 1 plus 1, 2 flowers here, and 1 flower in this. Yeah, you can see how I have made it. Now we will make the border. For that we will add on top of this itself, on the tag that we put here. For this also I am going to use clay. I am going to roll some clay. Roll it like this. It should be nice and thin. Like this, and now I am going to just keep it together, and I am going to twist. You can see what I am doing. I am just going to twist it. Just twist it like this, like a rope. Now we will start from here. Just give it a press, and then go down like this slowly. Don't press it too much. The design will not remain the same if you press too much. So carefully, like this. Made it like this. The rest also we will cover with the same. Now you can see that this is complete. Now we will wait for this to dry, like for 1 hour. We just let it be and let it dry well, and then we will paint it. So here you can see that it is all dry and stone hard it has become. Now we will paint it. So here I am using acrylic colors. First I will paint it with black, not everything, only the exposed area of the wood, and this border I will be painting with black color. So carefully, I am using a flat brush. So without water I am going to paint it black. Like this. So you can see I have painted it all in black. Now each time you finish painting, you need to wash the brush under running water or water very nicely, so that the paint which is there inside this, sometimes the paint goes inside this, and then when you use another color, the old color will bleed from inside. So take care of that. So wash the brush and take the next color. So now I am using green. light green to paint the leaves. First we will coat it with one green, and then we can later on give it some shadings. So like this I am going to color all the leaves. Now we'll color the strawberries. So coloring it in red. Now the strawberries are complete. Now I am going to color the flowers in white, and in the middle I am going to give a little touch of brown. Like this. So I'll color the rest. So here you can see that the flowers are done. Now I'm going to give a small brown dot in the middle of each flowers. Now you can see we had made impressions on the each fruit. So I'm going to use a thin brush, and in the tip I have taken a little lemon yellow. So I'm going to like this. I'm just going to give dots on the impressions. Like this. Now you can see that this is done. Now I'm going to use the same lemon yellow little bit, and I'm going to shade the tip of the leaves. For this also I'm not using water. I have not used water at all for the painting. So like this I am going to shade all the other leaves also. Now you can see that I have shaded all the leaves. Now for the border we have just given black. If you want you can leave it off, just let it be the same way, but I was just thinking if I could give some color on it, not fully because it's already colored. I'm using white with a thin brush, and I'm just going to give three dots like this. So I will complete the whole thing. So here you can see I have completed this one. Now allow the paint to completely dry, and then you can add one or two coats of varnish according to your choice. So when you add varnish, the paint will be preserved for a very long time, and this can be washed when it is dusty or anything. So you can wash it with soap water, but make sure you don't. So it is better you don't use too much of water here behind. You can apply a coat of paint and varnish even in the back side, so, or you can let it be. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you will try making this at home. So thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and kindly subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.